It started on an ordinary Wednesday afternoon, the kind that smells like rain but never quite delivers it. The school bell rang, echoing across the courtyard like freedom's final call. Kids poured out from classrooms laughing, shoving, texting, each one swallowed by the sea of noise and color. But amidst that chaos walked a girl who didn't quite belong. Her name was Lena Carter, and she was the new girl. She carried herself quietly, holding her backpack close, eyes low but observant. She'd just transferred from another city, her third school in 2 years. Her dad was in the army, and her mom had passed away when she was 9. Ever since then, life felt like a suitcase half-packed and always moving. Now, she was here, at Brooksville High, where being new meant being invisible, until you weren't. The whispers had already started that morning. She's weird. She doesn't talk. Did you see her jacket? Must have come from a thrift store. Lena ignored them, keeping her focus on the cracked tiles and counting her steps. But silence often invites cruelty, and Brooksville had its experts. When the last bell rang, she took the side path behind the gym to avoid the crowds. The air smelled like wet asphalt. She just wanted to go home, to that tiny apartment her dad had rented near the base, where at least the quiet didn't judge her. But that's when she heard it, Snickers, the sound of sneakers scraping against gravel. "Hey, new girl." She froze. 3 girls stood behind her. Their leader, Tessa, was tall, athletic, and wore her confidence like a crown. She had her 2 sidekicks, Maddie and Jules, both smirking, ready to perform. Lena turned, her heart pounding. I don't want any trouble." Tessa tilted her head. "Trouble? Oh, sweetheart, we just wanted to say, welcome. You've been walking around like you own the place." "I haven't," Lena murmured. But Tessa was already circling. "Then why don't you show some respect? Maybe clean up the trash behind the gym for us, huh? Might suit you." Lena clutched her bag tighter. "Please. I just want to go home." The shove came fast. Her backpack hit the ground. Books scattered. A small notebook landed in a puddle, its pages soaking the ink of doodles and scribbled dreams. The laughter stung more than the fall. "Oops," Tessa said with a grin. "Clumsy." Lena picked up her notebook, shaking off the mud. She could feel her chest tightening, her throat burning, but she didn't cry. Not this time. Not again. "Walk away," she whispered to herself. Just walk away. But when she reached for her backpack, another shove came, harder this time. Her knees hit the pavement. That was it. Something in her broke, but not in the way they expected. She slowly stood up, water dripping from her sleeve, her hair sticking to her face. Her voice came low and steady. "I said, stop." Tessa laughed. "Or what, new girl?" Lena looked at her, really looked at her, and in that moment, something changed. Her shoulders straightened. Her breathing slowed. Years of quiet observation, years of moving, of defending herself in silence, all clicked into place. She moved. It was fast, too fast for them to react. A twist, a pivot, a sweep, Tessa's arm went over her shoulder, and before anyone understood what happened, the tall girl was on the ground, stunned. Maddie rushed in next, but Lena sidestepped, hooked her leg, and used her own momentum. Another thud. Jules froze, eyes wide, backing away with her hands raised. It was over in seconds. The bullies weren't injured, just humiliated, and silent. Lena stood there, breathing hard, hands trembling. The years of martial arts her father had taught her had never felt so heavy, so necessary. She didn't say a word. She just picked up her backpack and walked away, her soaked shoes squeaking on the pavement. Behind her, the girls sat stunned, staring at the one person they thought would never fight back. But word spreads fast. By the next morning, everyone knew about the new girl who flipped Tessa behind the gym. Some whispered in awe. Others avoided her. Lena sat in the cafeteria, alone again. Only this time, it wasn't because she was invisible. It was because she was misunderstood. Even the teachers had heard about it. The principal called her in. "Lena, I've been told there was an incident after school yesterday. Would you like to tell me what happened?" Lena hesitated. "I didn't start it. They pushed me. I just defended myself." The principal studied her for a moment, then nodded. "That's not what Tessa's parents are saying." "Of course not. The powerful always had louder voices." But before Lena could explain further, there was a knock on the door. It was Coach Ramirez, the school's self-defense instructor and PE coach. "Sir," he said, "I think I can vouch for her. I saw part of the footage from the gym camera. She didn't attack first. She reacted." The principal frowned. "Footage?" Ramirez nodded. "Security caught enough to see what happened. She showed discipline, not aggression." Lena blinked, stunned. She hadn't realized anyone saw. The principal sighed, finally relenting. "All right, Lena. You're free to go. But please, let's keep things peaceful." Outside, Coach Ramirez stopped her. "You've trained before," he said. Lena nodded. "My dad teaches hand-to-hand. He made me learn since I was little." "You've got control," the coach said. "Not many do. Listen, the self-defense club could use someone like you.